Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So what I want to do tonight is a reading about kind of, the current feelings of your person, or past, present, and future. Why don't we do that, right? What's going on in the past with you, what's happening in the present, and what's coming up for the future, okay? So spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. Also, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I drop a video, you will be notified. And just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for all the love, the support, the kindness, and the comments. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. What does my person watching need to know? What's happening? We'll do past, present, and future, and then I think what I'll do is probably pull like 3 cards, and then we'll go ahead and clarify the cards, okay, and see kind of what's going on with you, what you need to know. Either that, I could do 1 card, I could do 3 cards. What should we do? Well, let's just see how it goes. Let's see what pops out. How does that sound? Okay, spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands, okay. So in the past, there's been some, hot and heavy energy. We have the, oh my gosh, it just went out of my head. The High Priestess in reverse, right? So a lot of karma coming in. Let's see, I think we're going to do 3 of each. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? So that's for your past energy. Let's see what's going on for the present. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clarify them. Okay, so we got the 5 of Cups in reverse for the present energy. I think this one to come out also. We got the 4 of Cups in reverse, and we've got, I'm going to take the top one, the Hermit in reverse. Wow, that's kind of crazy, okay? So that's currently, and then let's see what's coming in for the future. Whoa. Is this 3 cards? This is too many cards. Oh my gosh, person watching. The universe wants to talk to you. Let's see, okay. I kind of think that came up in the upright, so I'm going to go upright with that. We got the King of, oh my gosh. Jeez. This is too much, you guys. Come on, spirit guys, you guys, let's go. That's too much. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. Okay, so for the past, like I said, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, High Priestess is in reverse here. So that's the past energy going on. We've got the present energy is the Hermit, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. All in reverse, okay? So kind of a little stuck energy there. And then in the current, we have the King of Wands, we have the Hierophant in reverse, and we have the 4 of Wands upright, okay? So that's in your future. So let's clarify. So for these, for this first set in the past, obviously, you guys have gone through a lot of turmoil, right? You've had a lot of passionate new beginnings and some passionate endings, okay? There's been kind of an imbalance, though, in the situation, right? You weren't really sure whether you were coming or going, if the relationship was going to work out, if work was going to work out. You've probably had a lot of family issues, but you are really stable, though. You have been really stable. You have money. You have a good job, right? So you do have the ability to come up out of things. You're a very grounded person. You have your head, not really on a swivel, but kind of straight ahead, like you know what you're going, you know what you want. So that's a good thing. Now in the current, you have the Hermit in reverse, right? So you're trying to come out of this kind of going into, deep diving into who you are, what you want, who you want to be around, realizing who can come with you and who can stay, or who you have to let go of, right? We also have the 4 of Cups in reverse as well. Realizing that maybe you didn't make as good of choices as you should have, or that somebody really fumbled you in the past. They had other options they concentrated on, and they kind of left you in the dark, and didn't really pour into you as much as you poured into them. And I feel like you and or this person that fumbled you in the past has really turned around and wants to come back in now, right? And again, you've come out of this hermit mode. I think you've figured out what you want to do. I think, the energy that we've come out of with the Lionsgate portal, the full moon, all the retrogrades that are happening, I feel like you really, again, took a deep dive and a deep look into yourself, saying, hey, I need to change some things. I need to learn some lessons. I need to move on. I need to move forward. And I unfortunately need to let some people go, right? But you're walking into, I feel like, a new relationship, a new stable relationship. I feel like there was a past relationship that you lost, you know, with this King of Wands upright. Could have been a fire sign that you were dealing with, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And I feel like that marriage actually broke up. I feel that relationship or that marriage broke up. That was something that you had to leave behind. Again, this passionate relationship that you had that was unbalanced, right, from the past. You had to let it go. But with that being said, you have a new relationship coming in, right? You have a new contract coming in, a new offer. You have a new stable situation that's coming in that's basically just ready and waiting for you for that opportunity. Now, you could be going through this right now. Again, we're doing past, present, and future. But some of you could be in the future already, right? Some of you could still be in the present, and some of you can be in the past also. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify some of this. First, in the past, I want to clarify what's the unbalance in this relationship, right, that you were having. What's the unbalance that you were having in this relationship? Even though, again, you were financially stable, have a good home, a good job. You could be an earth sign also, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And again, you could, there's water, there's water, fire, and earth out here. So what is up with this unstable relationship? Come on, let's get a card. Let's see what's going on. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it. What's happening with this unstable relationship? Why did you have to walk away? Wow, this is crazy, right? Somebody, again, does not want to talk. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. See, you were dealing again with a fire sign, right? Somebody that was unstable, slinging their wand all around town. You could never really trust this person. You poured a lot into this person. It was a very passionate relationship, maybe a really sexually based relationship. You know, you guys connected good in the bedroom, but, you know, out in public or even, you know, behind closed doors, when you came to conversations and stuff, things were just all over the place. Like, it was too difficult for you to kind of manage. You know what I mean? There wasn't enough stability in it for you. Yeah, and this person got justice, right? Or you got justice in the situation. By moving away from the situation, you allowed this person to collect their karma, right? And you allowed them to see who you truly were and how they were mistreating you. And again, they're in heavy regret, though. This person that you left in the past, absolutely. Oh, my God. And we got the High Priestess again in reverse as a clarification, double clarification, same position. And we got the Lovers. Yeah, this relationship just wasn't cool. Again, a lot of hot sex. It was great. You guys went out and partied, had a good time. But then when it come to the Monday through Friday, you know, conversations on the phone were a little bit lacking. This person really didn't pour into you, didn't confide in you, wasn't really willing to commit to you, I don't think, okay? And again, it just left that, that situation, it flipped up, right? Yeah, but I want to take it in the reverse. But it left that situation with a very unbalanced, uneasy feeling for you. And you couldn't handle that. That wasn't something that you wanted. So let's see what's going on for the future, or for the present right now, right? What's going on with the present? What do we need to know? Let's clarify just anything. Let's see. Wow, okay, a couple cards. All these reversals. What's going on? Yeah, so again, there's an immature person from the past, okay, that's going to try and come back, right? We've got this Four of Cups here, right? This person realizing that they fumbled a really good thing, right? That they should have poured into you. They should have confided in you. They should have trusted you. They should have taken that leap of faith and created that relationship with you and that safe space with you, because now they're in heavy regret, right? We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. And of course, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse, right? So again, this very immature, you know, wanting to offer love, but only, you know, having one foot in, one foot out. And again, you're just done with that situation. Like, you're over it. I feel like this person probably did try and come through during Mercury in retrograde, and it just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good fit. I think once this person's mask kind of finally fell off, you couldn't unsee what you saw, right? And you're like, I'm not going back to that. It was too wishy-washy. It was too unstable. There wasn't anything in it for me. I feel like, you know, you're the type of person that you like to have a plan, or you like to kind of know what's going on. You can be spontaneous, but you would rather know kind of ahead of time. Yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to go there. You don't want something that, isn't stable. You know, you don't want something that's wishy-washy. And I think you had a lot of questions about the past. And because you've moved out of that and you've elevated to a different timeline, now you're going to pull in somebody that's going to do that for you, right? So let's see what's happening in the future. Let's clarify this Four of Wands. What's going to happen in the future with this Four of Wands? Because we already know there was a divorce, there was a breakup. Yeah, okay. So gosh, what is up with all these? This is crazy. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. So Well, and we got the King of Wands up right here. So again, this could be a very passionate situation going on, but there could be somebody that's broke, right? That saw you as their wish fulfillment, but wasn't able to handle you. Again, it could be this past person trying to come back in, trying to offer you a love offer, trying to tell you, you know, I've done better. I've realized my mistakes. I should have not abandoned you. I should have trusted you, poured into you. I should have taken that leap of faith with you. But again, I don't think you're into it. I don't think you're into it anymore. I think you want something a lot more stable. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, see, there is going to be somebody coming in. Okay, yeah. You're going to definitely have somebody coming in wanting a new contract here. We got the Four of Pentacles total, right? But we got the Three of Pentacles, a new contract, a new offer, more stability, somebody who's willing to work with you, have open communication with you, you know, somebody who is more mature, on a much more mature level. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles here, right? Again, another offer, a stable offer, somebody who wants to have a relationship, somebody who's healed from their past pain. They could be a little bit immature, but this is definitely going to be a more grounded and solid offer for you that I think you're going to end up taking. I really do, personal watch, and I think it's going to be really good for you. So what's the overall energy here? Yes, okay, Ace of Pentacles, right? Stability, contracts, love, you know, just a solid person that's actually going to be on your level, not somebody that you're going to have to question, right? This is going to be a gift from the universe. So, you know, when this person does come into your life, recognize it and understand, don't try and put them in a box with the past person, okay? This is going to be somebody totally different. I feel like this is going to be an earth sign, not a fire sign, so they are going to be a lot more grounded, a lot more stable. Again, they're going to have a bank account. They're going to have, you know, everything that you are wanting in that person that you need. Now, we've got the World upside down, and it came over, it landed over here in the past, right? Again, this past person of yours could be trying to come back because, again, you were wish fulfillment to somebody. So in the future, this person who fumbled you may not let go that easily. I mean, seriously, because you guys did connect a lot sexually, right? So you have that passion there, but they needed to work on their maturity, right? They needed to work on how to communicate with you, talk to you, how to love you properly, right? How to pour into you as much as you poured into them, okay? So again, that person, they're stuck, you know, they're stuck in the past. They're stuck thinking about you all the time, and they may try and move forward and come in and try and, you know, hang out with you in the future. But just like I said, you know, maybe keep them as a friend, tell them thank you, no thank you, because I think you're moving on to something much more stable and much more, you know, somebody's going to be aligned with you this time. You're not going to be out of alignment. It's not just going to be a lustful sexual situation. It's going to be a great situation. Yeah, again, coming over here to the past, this person is stuck. Whoever you dealt with in the past is having a hell of a time getting over you. They truly are. And you've taught them some harsh lessons, right? Because we did get judgment also. You've taught them a lot of lessons, which is good in a way, because now when they get into a relationship in the future, they hopefully won't treat the next person the way that they treated you, right? Because, yeah, look, they ended up breaking your heart. They absolutely did. But isn't it funny how what comes around goes around? Right now, their heart is broken. Because, again, you elevated. You let them go. You let karma handle them. You let the universe handle them. And you just realize that, look, the sex was great, but I want something a little bit more stable. And yeah, you're going to get a lot of information coming in. You're going to get a lot of offers coming in, passionate offers, people who want to hang out with you, take you on dates, right? Really talk to you about the sun, the moon, the stars, what's going on, you know, in politics, what's going on in their family. They're really, really going to open up to you. This is going to be something that's going to be completely new to you. And I think it's going to feel very, very good. I truly do. Yeah. And whoever, again, so now we've got the Emperor in reverse. This person, see, you're sitting in your Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So this Emperor in reverse, again, is this past person who's not going to be able to let go, who's just losing their mind right now because they're realizing you're about to get somebody new and there's nothing they can do about it. They blew it. They completely fumbled you. They fumbled a Queen of Pentacles, right? They fumbled, again, somebody with stability, with power, with money, with a bank account, with investments, with a house, with a car. They fumbled somebody who was probably one of the most stable people they have ever met. And now, unfortunately, there's no going back, right? Because there's no way you're going to take an Emperor in reverse when you're going to end up meeting somebody who will be the Emperor upright, right? Will be all the kings in the deck, will be able to take care of you, love you, communicate with you, have passion with you, and keep you grounded at the same time. So I'm going to leave this right here. Good luck, person watching. If you like this video, throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you the next time I drop a video. Bye, person watching.